Oh boy. I do not have my glasses on. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come up in here, and I want to express myself because it's very important. If you want to hit the like button, hit the like button. If you want to share it out, share it out. Please, I have something very, very important to discuss. Hit the like button. I see two people in here. This is Drina from the Haven, aka Drina's Haven 916. It's a new day, a new week, a new month. And and I'm bothered. And I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to put anyone on blast. What I want to do is express to I want to express my point of view, POV, my point of view when it comes to friends. A friend must show themselves to be friendly. A friend is not going to show themselves to be toothpasted. A friend is going to stand on what they stand on. At the end of the day, it depends on your definition of a friend. A friend must show themselves to be friendly. Just because you're someone's friend doesn't mean that just because, okay, hold on. Hmm. You do not make friends because you don't make friends because the friends that you have um don't get along with other people that you get along with. That doesn't make yourself a friend. Just because um somebody is telling you their business don't mean that they're your friend. To me, and this is my own personal opinion, a friend is someone who is going to be authentic in every situation. They're not going to take sides. They're going to stand on what they stand on. If you feel that if you feel, and I'm choosing my words carefully, if you feel that you don't owe a friend any type of explanation about something that you doing, and you know that it's going to affect your other friend, it's not rocket science. It is a simple conversation. Let me give you an example. With all due respect, your friends, your friends with people who ain't friends. That don't mean you gotta choose what friend you're gonna be or whose friend you're gonna be. To me, if I'm your friend and I am friends with someone else who you're not friends with, I'm not gonna let that I'm not gonna let that bother me. I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do? And it's just me. I'm going to have a conversation with you, friend, and I am going to let you know, friend, A, I know that I wasn't cool with let's just say Sweet Pea. Let's say me and Sweet Pea fell out, and I know you and Sweet Pea ain't cool right now. So okay, let's say like okay, whatever happened behind the scenes or on some other conversation that you became friends again with Sweet Pea. Okay, As a friend, there are responsibilities that goes along with being a friend. It's just a simple conversation. It ain't even a conversation. It's a statement. It's hey, Adrian, yeah, me and Sweet Pea, we worked it out. We worked out our differences. You know what I'm saying, and we cool now. So you know what I'm saying, like I know I've been talking shit about Sweet Pea, mm-hmm, to you, and when you see us together online, I want you to know I still am who I am, and I'm not gonna throw you under the bus, and I ain't gonna throw Sweet Pea under the bus. But as a friend, I owe you that. Or you owe me that. You owe me that. You owe me to just to a fucking text message, my nigga. A text message to say BTW. You know why? So when you see us key keying and tee hee heeing, don't feel some kind of way. Cause bitch, I got you. That is what it is. And the things that y'all experience, guess what? Let's work it out. And we all can be good. We all can eat because that's just how I am. That's just how I rock. That's just how I roll. I do not understand. I don't get it. How you could I don't get that. I what I do get is you you don't have to tell me who you being friends with, but as a friend, if you've been talking shit about somebody and me and you, um, we on some like off the internet type stuff, it's common sense to let me know, or for me to let you know. Like I said, BTW, by the way. Hey, I rock with you, sis. Me and old girl, we good. We cool. We worked it out. We cordial. Don't do that. Don't not say nothing to me. And then the next thing I know, I see you with this person online that you've been talking shit about and who you have talked shit. Uh, you've talked shit about to me. And I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Mm, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to. I tried over and over and over to reach out to you. And perception is reality. So what's real to me is only what I perceive, only what I see. And I know that you can't believe everything you hear and half of what you see. But when it comes to friends, I feel that you owe that to me. You owe that to me. You owe that to me to at the very least, because there's one thing that I require, and that is with my friends, my family, my significant other, my kids, don't ever let me be blindsided. That's the worst thing you can do as a friend, to make me be blindsided. You is not a friend. You acting like a friend. I don't like that. So I have to say this. I have to, because it wouldn't be me if I didn't. So yeah, yeah. You don't owe me nothing. except if you're my friend. You're gonna give me a heads up, my nigga. You're gonna give me a heads up. And this is that YouTube stuff. And I like YouTube. In fact, sometimes I keep running all night long on the TV. But when you cross over from YouTube into real life, and you don't feel that you have any loyalty to me, a friend, when you make the statement that I don't owe you nothing, that's crazy to me. Cause I don't do people like that. I don't do people like that. I don't roll like that. I don't rock like that. And I'm gonna tell you this: I had one friend in life on YouTube. She did not. In fact, there's been a few, but the one I'm talking about, I got the utmost respect for her because she didn't like it. She didn't like how I was rolling. And guess what she did? She called to me. She called to me outside of YouTube and she expressed to me that, hey girl, hey, this is the end of our journey. I'm not cool with your rhetoric. I ain't cool with how you rock. Okay. So uh respect my platform and I will respect yours. And all I could say is I respect you for that. And it's been maybe 3 years. And that was the end of our journey. And I still love her. I love her even more because she had enough girth, enough wherewithal. She had enough integrity to not play in my face. She had a yeah, 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 yeah. hmm So I called my I've been reaching out to someone that I really, really, really felt was a friend. I kind of think she still is a friend. It's just some things in our friendship that I don't necessarily agree with. And so instead of just saying, I'm not gonna be your friend anymore, I'm like, okay, well shit, bitch, talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's just work it out. And guess what? If we can't work it out, then we just gonna agree to disagree. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna play in your face. I'm gonna pretend like we good and we're not. And you're steadily little nigga in me in front of America. And it's not cool. It ain't cool. And maybe there's some things that maybe got lost in the sauce along the way. Trust and believe me, I am very approachable. I'm very approachable. However, thank you. Thank you very much for letting me know how you really feel. Your statement to me was, I don't feel like I owe you any explanation. Okay. Is that hurtful to me? Yes. I'm a whole human being. I'm a person outside of this app. This disturbs me. But you know what though? Um, as long as I can express myself respectfully, as long as I can do that and keep my integrity intact, then I'm okay with that. And if you're okay with that, then be okay with that. And just let me tell you, just keep on living. Everybody is not your enemy. Everybody is not against you. But when you find people in life that love you, ride for you, are there for you, I can go on and on. I just want to say this. I spoke to my friend. She just hung up on she just hung up on me. And it's okay. It's okay. And I respect that. So from this day forward, until you can respect how I feel about um how I feel, then don't call me no more. In fact, you don't call me no way. What you keep doing is you keep little nigga in me, and I'm not her ever. I got a lot of things going on, as everybody do, as everybody do. So it's not about me. Well, it's not all about me, but man. Like, I'm gonna speak up for myself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You may not agree with everything that's going on with me and Dirty, my relationship, with my household, how I deal with my kids, and all that. Maybe you don't agree with that, and that's okay. But what you're not gonna do is you're not going to continue to like, that's weird, bro. Like, I don't get that. I don't roll like that. I ain't from Sacramento. I'm not. I'm cut from a different cloth. But I'm a chameleon, and I know how to I know how to get along. I know how to get along, and if something is really bothering me, I do know how to reach out. And I'm talking about reach out to people that I feel that's worthy of being reached out to. I do not um consider everything that somebody is saying about me, i.e., what's that guy name? Shop Talk. Um, uh, all the people that go after Dirty, and then they run out of stuff to say, and then they want to attack me because they know that that's going to get under his skin. I don't roll like that. I didn't want to bring this on social media, but because you hung up in my face, and I thought you were a good person, I ain't gonna say you're not a good person. What I am gonna say is, thought you were more of more of a I don't even know the word. Maybe stand up person. Shit, I don't know. I don't know the right word to use. I just think that it's common sense. It's common sense, bro. It's common sense, girlfriends. Um, if you have something to say to me, if you don't like how I'm getting down as a friend, then you speak on that. When you in a relationship with somebody, if me and Dirty are in a relationship, me and Dirty are in a relationship. Dirty ain't got no friends outside of me that are females. You can't say that Dirty he's my friend before he was your friend. That's a lie from the pit of hell. And the scenario that you brought up, that's that don't make him your friend first. What in the who does that? Not a good girlfriend. Mm-mm, nope. And when I try to bring it to your attention, you only want to hear your own side. You only want to, and guess what? I hear your side too. You know what? It's like a octagon, like a stop sign. Got them sides. There's different sides to every freaking scenario. Yo, consider other scenario. Consider other scenarios, right? Just consider other scenarios. I got. I promise you. I maybe have 5 friends. I can count them on one hand. And when I say friend, I mean somebody that knows my intricate details. someone who shares my innermost thoughts, somebody who gonna stand by my side, give me support, and in return, she gonna give my support. She gonna listen to me when I want to speak, when I got shit to say about my world, this world, your world that we live in, right? Fuck, just life in general. You ain't gotta agree um with everything I say, but you hear me out. And yet never, ever, 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 as a girlfriend, you're never gonna take the side of my nigga over me. And then little nigga me in public. Who does that? And if you don't realize that that's what you was doing, go back to the drawing board. Because I ain't just make this up. I had to consult. I had to consult different people, including my mama, my sister, my old neighbor, who is still my friend, Dirty, and others. Just to make sure, like, okay, am I tripping? I don't like that. I don't like to feel like, like that was weird. And then other people come to me and say, yeah, what was that about? Okay, so what the Bible say? Okay, I'm talking about the spiritual people. I'm talking to the spiritual people right now. And I'm only doing this. I don't go live like this. I'm doing this because it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me because I really considered you a friend. And I'm trying to tell you that what you did and what you have been doing is fuck shit. Okay? It's fuck shit. And I ain't the only one that said it. I ain't the only one who see it. So, okay. Hmm. I'm not accusing nobody of doing anything um like I ain't saying like y'all messing around or nothing, like, no. What I'm saying is that I hope I don't got my glasses, but I really hope that I'm making a point. I am not jealous of anyone. What I am is I'm passionate about the people who are in my life, the people who know what's going on in my life, not just the bad things, the good things, the celebrations. Um, you need something, I got you. I need something, you got me. And we ain't got to talk about it on social media. But when it transitions to social media, hmm, yeah, mm-mm, nah. I'm gonna say that perhaps communication got lost in the sauce. So sometimes you might need a an arbitrator. An arbitrator is someone who sits like without an attorney. The arbitrator is someone who sits and like they mediate. They mediate. And when I did that, it was communicated to me. She don't fuck with you. She ain't your friend. I'm like, why would you say that? Why you think that? And then when they line it up, I'm like, I'm still giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm still like, well, uh, mm, mm, maybe we need to talk. Maybe like, can we just talk? Can we communicate? Communication is so important to me. You gotta communicate. And I'm telling you, and I'm gonna grab my glasses in a second and I'll read the comments and shout out to all of those of you who are tapping in. I'm gonna tell you right now, um, girl, great girl. I'm gonna stay away from saying You hurt my feelings. That sounds stupid. I'm still a human being, and you cannot do that. And I'm telling you what you can't do. And the reason I'm gonna say you can't do it is because the enemy is gonna use that to stir up confusion. And he is the author. He's the author of confusion. And you know that though. So what type of time is you on for real? What type of time are you on for real? I have shared with you personal things, mm, secrets that are dear to my heart. Let me sit here for a second. Sis, you wrong. You're wrong. And this is not a we gonna agree to disagree. I just gotta tell you, I gotta call a thing a thing. You do not, and I hope every let me make sure this volume is up because I need to be very clear. I'm gonna need to be very clear. Do not going forward in your life. Avoid the temptation. Avoid the temptation to throw your friends under the bus or make your friends feel less than. They're gonna feel how they feel. And maybe you don't know. But then when they express it to you and your response is, "So what? Bitch, you got me fucked up." Period. And still love you like a play cousin. You've been playing in my face. You've been playing, oh yes. Oh yes. You've been playing in my face. And from this day forward, go back to the drawing board. Talk to your neighbor. Talk to your so-called bros. Talk to God. Get your answers. And if you feel like Drina is worth um having a friendship with, you pray on that. And God gonna work it out. And he gonna bring it back. I don't loan my nigga out to nobody. If I didn't feel that it was genuine. I don't loan my nigga out to nobody. If I think that they're gonna take that as he's my friend and like I don't know, that's weird to me. That's all the way weird because it ain't happened like that. The scenario that you talked about, we were already cordial and friends before that. In fact, like I told you on the phone, um, you really think that my nigga just rocked with you on that and I didn't know about it? I gave him the go ahead to do it. Let's start there. Drina and Dirty is Drina and Dirty. Period. Ups, downs, smiles, and cries. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being there for us as a couple. But you ain't never there just for him by himself. Cause if you there for my nigga on his own, then bitch you is not my friend. Period. Now, I'm gonna grab my glasses. I'm gonna grab my glasses and I'm gonna look at the comments and I'm gonna end this live because I don't like that. I don't treat people like that. And I don't wanna be around people that treat me like that. I'm not an internet person like that, and I don't people like that, and I want people to consider change your mind. Change your mind, change your ways. Mm, yeah.